Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. Now, let me just go double check my recording just in case. Yeah, it's fine. Let's continue then, shall we? Okay, so where we last left off, we finished the stables. And now, our horse is at the ready. Edgar is at the ready. But for now, let's do something different. Let's just return home and put down all our stuff. Yeah, is it just me or is it that this lantern is just not very bright? Look at that, this is even brighter. But as long as it stops, you know, the mobs from spawning. Besides, I'll let Edgar have his rest, right? So yeah, let's just go back home first. You know what? Okay, I plan to go back to the ancient city, but I'm thinking I could do some renovations at home first before we go on. I'm thinking mainly stairs upwards, so I don't have to keep, you know, jumping here and there, you know, like a loony. So yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of stairs. So I'm gonna grab the materials for that, and then we go on. Shit. I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, okay, yeah, those snows are over. Doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna need to light out this area as well. If not, I'm gonna keep suffering from monster attacks. Look at how many of them there are over there. My god. I'm thinking I could extend this to make it safe, or I could put it over there. I can do both if I want to. There's that too. Okay, well, I've got plenty of cobblestones, I think. Been collecting them forever. I'm gonna put away the wood first, of which I have plenty. The wood, organics, arrows, okay. More organics, and lantern. Okay, so I'm gonna need stairs. I could use some of this. This. Yeah, I have everything I need. Some cobblestones just in case. And some torches, definitely. Of which I have plenty. Could just make more. There. I don't even need to sleep. Ah yes, and I should probably use some glow ink for Edgar's stable. And this time I'm thinking, nah, never mind. I was gonna say something else, but never mind, it's fine. I'm thinking I should continue these staircases all the way down. These guys haven't died yet. Ah, they are everywhere. Okay, yeah, I think I'm done with you. You can just die over there for all I care. Alright, so the staircases end here. I can continue it here. The problem is that, yeah, it's all just snow. So actually, yeah, I think this will work. Okay, I can continue from here downwards. But I need to see, like, what am I working with here? Is this just snow? Because my rule is that I'm not working with snow. That's just how I am. Oh hey, look. Gonna harvest these first. Can always use more of this. It's never enough. Never. Oh, so many of them. This is so good. Oh shit. Ah. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Ah, damn. I'm suffocating. I really hate all these things. I'm just gonna clear them out. So annoying. Yeah, okay, here we go again. Like, I can't even tell which is powdered. You know? This place is hazardous. Oh, so these are fine, okay. And these are not. It's hard working with these things. And yeah, these are not either. Of course, this entire mountainside is just cursed. Should have brought my leather boots. I really have no patience for these things. None of them are usable. Hey, come on, at least let me climb this far. Jeez. Okay, back here. Alright, that really took a while. Okay, so now I'll work with these and see how I can make use of them. Obviously, yeah. Oops. Okay, so I've got some dirt. Can always bury this part. Oh, I can just clear it. I can use the materials next time. Oops. There. Okay. So like this. And then this, and then this. Can you? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, even an enderman is stuck in the powdered snow. That's how deadly it is. Okay, actually, yeah, this can go and can be just like this, and I'll just clear the snow. Although, should I replace this with cobblestone? It look a lot better. I can use the soil for something else. Let's see, cobblestone. What is the Enderman doing? I just think it's a powdered snow. Okay, let me see. Another way is that I can always just, I don't have to, okay, well, I mean, I can just make an arch over here. I don't have to fill everything up with stone. But otherwise, yeah, it looks ugly, so this will do. Oh, the snow runs deep, look at that. I can fill all this up with dirt. Okay, all of this can be cobblestone. I remember I used to use a lot of cobblestone just for paths, create stone paths, and I mean it looks really nice. I mean, we have cobblestone paths in real life, so it really fits really well. I mean, it fits really the function really well. What am I doing? Okay, there. This, like this. We're almost down there. Not quite though. Still quite a ways off. Okay, I can work with that. Let's go. Almost out of spade though. It's gonna break sooner or later. Ah, there we go. Well, my hands would do, right? It's fast enough. Getting dark already. Okay, gotta go. I'm gonna test this place out. And I'm gonna place torches along the way. Just to light this place out. Okay, it's working really well so far. To say. It's nice. Real nice. There's some places where there's no way I can put any torches. I'm not putting torches on the snow. I think they'll melt or something. I think this will do, yeah. So I think yeah, it looks great. Let's go. Let's sleep. Okay, please leave me alone. Okay, I'm out. I'm out of here. I'm gonna stock out on material first before I leave, because I think I'm running out. And if I'm not wrong, I'm probably gonna build more, right? Maybe another flight of stairs leading to the stables. So, yeah, I think I'm probably gonna need more stairs. So, one stack should be more than enough. Okay, progressing really far along. How much more? Actually, not much more actually, it's almost done. Anything? Yeah, I forgot spades. Oh well, it's fine. Okay, if anything, I can twist this around a little. And then go down here like that. I think that'll be more natural. Rather than just going straight all the time. And here. Here we are. Finally done with the stairs here, but this is not normally where I get off. So how far away is my stables? It's down there actually. So I'm going to make another flight of stairs going around here, which means the fork on the road should be okay. One torches. Gotta remember that. Put one here, and okay, I can put one here. This one should be further away. Here. And one torch there. Nah, too close. Yeah, that'll work, I guess. Okay. So I'm thinking, okay, since my target will be the stables, I think I really have to start from here. Right? If not, I'll probably miss the target. Okay, so I'm thinking I can go down the side of the stables. I don't know why, but I expected him to just disappear for some reason. Okay, so I'm thinking I could leave some space. I can go up here like this. Okay, like this. And this one is a tough one. I can go here and up here. Okay, up here. I think, yeah, this is perfect. Up here. And I'll try to avoid the snow up here like this. And I don't know. Maybe I start clearing the snow. Could be a way. Up here like this, and then towards here. I might have to cut through the snow. Okay. So that's a plan. Let's go. Man, makes me wish I have a snowplow right now. Okay, so starting from here then, path will be here. I'm going to leave some space. Maybe I can put some like bushes or flowers or whatever along the path, I don't know. You know, I might even have to expand. Okay, so clear this away. Nah, no, this doesn't work. I'm thinking I can connect my road to this. Okay, like this, and I need to go that way a little. So I need to go around this cave. So, and my target would be to go up here. I really wish I brought my spade. There. Looks natural. Okay, now here. I can try avoiding this bunch of snow, but from here onwards, I mean, I could take the easy way out and just, you know, follow the snow, just go around the snow and then end up there. That's another way. This is a tough one. So I go up like this, and yeah, I think this will work. Like this. And I'll end up here. It's not the fastest way, but I mean, it saves up on cost. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little off though. Ah, damn. Okay, well. Cheapest fix I can think of would be to have a stairs leading up to that. That's fine. I mean, I don't mind. Okay, I gotta really get to sleep soon. And there. Okay. I'll let it out tomorrow. Leave me alone, man. Alright, now let's check out our handiwork. See how well it's done. Okay, so I go down here and then the road splits off here and I can put some light here and here, here. Yeah, I think that's enough torches. Ah, there's no torches here. Okay, well, here will be fine. And there, down to the stables. I must say, this build of mine is really something else, because when I built on the multiplayer server, I built a cabin and it was horrible. It's out of proportions and everything, and this stables is really, it looks proportionate, I think. Right, it's decent, I guess. I'm still hearing that witch. Another way I can hang the lantern is to have chains going down. That's another way. Could work. I might need to harvest the chains or make them myself though. Alright, now that that's done, I'll decorate this place a little more. Maybe put some flowers. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay, this works. Now that that's done, I guess it's time for me to head back home, put back all the excess equipment, and then we're heading back to the ancient city. Because I'm going to loot that last place. And, of course, try to level up. I assume it's the last place there. I highly doubt it is. But, you know, with no way of knowing for now. Okay, what do I need? Food I have plenty of. I have too much fuel. So I'm just gonna put that back. I need sticks. Sticks, I need a spade. Do I have a spade here? Hey, look at that, the golden hole has a silk touch. Yeah, I can bring this in place of my my diamond hole, right? This thing is less valuable. What else? Where's my spade? There's no spade here. I have to make another one. Is there a spade here? Yes, but I'm not using that. Hole, and maybe I should refill the stone hole. Three will do. So yeah, like this. Let's see, stone hole. Okay, and I need a fence. Because I'm taking my horse along for its first ride. Fence. Just one will do, that's my only destination. And look at that, the trader is admiring my work. Isn't that great? Hey there, horsey, let's go. Yeah, this feels good. Look at that, it's so much faster. Just gotta be careful not to fall into any of those chasms or caves or whatever, because from this vantage point it's very hard to see. I don't even need to jump because this horse can just go upwards like that. This is amazing. Okay, where should I put him? Somewhere where he won't just fall off, so nowhere near the edge, that's for sure. So here. Alright, I'll see you later, buddy. It's a mixed bag if I use him to explore, because he's a lot harder to use, right, while you're in a forest or a jungle, especially a jungle. Okay, now we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way, which means most of our stuff is gonna be in here. Yeah, just gonna put all of this stuff here. All I need is really just some food, torch, don't need spyglass, don't need axe. Yeah, I don't even need a weapon. Yeah, so all I need is just a stone hole, a golden hole, and these. Okay, let's go. Stuff that I definitely will not miss. Learn this the hard way from that first death I had. Okay, so I'll just need to follow this along. And I'm still thinking of harvesting one of those shriekers. So that's gonna be the first thing I'm gonna do. Would be to try to harvest one of those shriekers with this thing. The sound. I can't ever seem to get used to it. Yeah. It's definitely not this part, but have I ever missed anything here? Nah. Okay, I've looted this before if I'm not wrong. This is not the one, right? Yeah. It's the empty one. Just gonna light it up. Okay, been here before. Let's go around here. I roughly know how it looks like. It's just been a while though. Okay, this is the second marketplace. At least I think it's a marketplace. And how does it look like? Definitely not here. I think I might have lost it. Okay, not here. Structure is a structure very much like the one that I've been to just now. The one where I encountered the warden for the first time. Yeah, I think I'm close. Should be somewhere around here. Yeah, this is it, I think. Oh boy, I'm nervous. First thing I'm gonna do is to see whether I can harvest one of those things. The shriekers. Okay, I think this is it. Okay, but I'm thinking of whether I can kill two birds with one stone. Like, I know there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could harvest that one, then try to quickly destroy the rest with the stone hole. I really gotta make sure that there's just how many? 1, 2, 3, 5 of them, and that there's nothing else hiding. Okay, I see nothing else. Let me see if there's anything down here. Nope. Okay, let's do this. This is scary. They appear. I got a shrieker, and it did not even appear. You know what? I'm gonna grab a sensor. Screw it. Okay, and I'm gonna destroy the rest because I'm so sick of hearing them. They're driving me nuts. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad that's over. Okay, time to loot the place. That's a lot of books. Feather falling. Regeneration, sharpness, all the usual stuff. More books, coal. Yeah, so pretty standard stuff. It's over. It really is over. I now have my own trophy. I now have my own shrieker. Oh boy. Okay, now I wonder if there's anything else. This looks dark. This structure looks awfully familiar. I don't see any skunk, so I think this area should be safe. I think. Okay, it's safe. Have I looted the place? I'm surprised. More diamond holes. Crazy. you know, the Endermen are actually a welcome sight in this place, you know. It's better them than a warden, you know. At least they don't attack you, you know, just by existing, you know, just because you exist. Okay, nice. Just gotta not agitate them, that's all. You know, in a way they're like normal human beings, you know. Except, you know, with a bit of a temper, that's about it. Oh, I see another one. Can I get another trophy? Hey Enderman, watch out for me, will you? I think it's just one. Okay, let's risk it. You know what, I'm gonna take you too. There, I did great, right? Okay, nice. It's comforting walking on the carpet, you know, at least I know I won't set anything off this way. Have I been there before? There's probably nothing there though. Doesn't look like it. Never been there before. Gotta be careful. Point is, gotta clear these areas. Okay, I really don't know if there's any sensors and shriekers on the inside. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find out anytime soon. I'm not gonna risk it just yet, not with all the treasures I have. So I'm just gonna follow my predetermined path. Just leave the area. Okay, where was I coming from again? This way, I think. Still a lot of areas I haven't lit up yet. Which means that whichever places with no torches and no cleared scout are areas that I definitely might not have cleared entirely, you know, of shriekers. Okay, I know this place. Okay, here I am. Oh, the safe part of the ancient ruins. Oh, awesome. You know, I think I'm gonna have a trophy room or something to commemorate my adventures. For one thing, the scout striker could be put in it. I've got 2 of them now. Okay, time to suit up again. Got too many things here. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to level up for now. And then we'll see. We'll probably do something else because I'm not going to put you through this all the time, right? I'm just going to grab enough for me to kind of like enchant things whenever I want to. And I think I have a couple of stuff I want to enchant. Look at that, I'm already level 28. This is so much more effective than fighting. And of course, I did not bring more stone holes. I'll be right back. I'm already level 29, so maybe just 4 more levels and I think that should do it. In the meantime, we can talk about something else, like my endurance running adventures. Today I was supposed to run 16 kilometers, but I decided that maybe I should sleep a little more and maybe I should rest just 1 more day, right? So I'm running tomorrow instead. Besides, these days I don't have a lot of things to do, right? I used to work every single day, teaching tuition, right? Usually 2 students, if not more, per day. But these days it's the end of the year, a lot of my students are taking a break, so nothing much I can do, right? You know, I don't really have much to do. So I guess, yeah. So I guess I can train more, right? Tomorrow I'm doing 16k if I can, right? I've just ran a half marathon, so I think 16k is entirely possible. Now I have another idea, and it's the use of power exoskeletons. If you haven't been keeping track, yeah, that's a thing these days, surprisingly. And I was weighing the pros and cons of it. And the cons of it is that if you use it too much, you can actually reduce your endurance because you are no longer used to running without assistance. But if you use it lightly, you can run for longer, right? Which means that you can train your aerobic respiration for longer, so it could potentially be useful. It could help you to acclimatize yourself, right? Oh, feels so good destroying all these things. Taking all of them down. But yeah, so I'm thinking if I get a power exoskeleton, I think it'll benefit my training immensely. You know, I did not know that the catalysts emit light. That's very interesting. But yeah, another use is that I can wear it while I'm commuting, because to teach tuition, I commute a lot. Like, on an average day, just 2 students, I can walk for 10,000 or more steps easily. So if I were to do that every day, and then train for half marathons, and even full marathons next year, right, my legs are going to suffer, and it's already suffering, it's been suffering this year, right? Ever since I started training for my 10-kilometer runs, and then it got worse when I started training for my half marathons. So if I were to use a power exoskeleton for my commuting, I'm hoping that it will reduce the strain on my body while I'm commuting. Right? So that's what I'm thinking right now. And we'll see. I mean, not a lot of people have done this, so I guess by doing this I'm really experimenting, right? It's a very new phenomenon, right? Power exoskeletons. It's been science fiction for a very long time. So yeah, something worth experimenting on. Okay, 2 more levels and I'm out. Okay, you know what? I'm going to save this one to combine with the other one later. Yeah, that's the smart move. The catalyst is way out there. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'll get myself an exoskeleton, but I don't know when. I'm very tempted to buy it now, but I don't know. I don't really need it now, right? I can still manage with a half marathon, not to mention the fact that I just told you, right, that these days I'm not really teaching that much because a lot of my students are taking breaks. So for now, it's not a major concern. Physical exhaustion. So yeah, but it's something worth considering. And right now, Hypershell is the main company doing this, but Ascentis, is that how they are pronounced, is another competitor. Okay, I'm nearly there. I'm just gonna use my hands. So I can try Ascentis, see how it works out. Another thing that I'm thinking about is whether I should use it during races. The way I see it, you know, it's not exactly something, it's not, how do I put this? It's the same as wearing super shoes, in my opinion. You know, you can have an exoskeleton, but if you yourself are not very well trained, you can't go very far. So I think in that respect, I think technically speaking, it's okay to wear an exoskeleton to a race. Especially, I mean, if you're not an elite athlete, no one cares, right? I mean, that's one way to look at things. Another way is, I mean, you're really testing yourself. So another way of looking at it is that it might not be a good idea, since if you're testing yourself, wearing an exoskeleton is not going to be, it's not going to make it a real test. So there's that to consider as well. Something to think about, I guess. Anyway, time to bring all this stuff back. I think I need a potion room as well. Can probably think of experimenting with potions. Bring this back. All of this. Definitely my trophy. What else? These fragments. Could try assembling that, although I don't have enough. Yeah, this is mine too. Yeah, I think that should be enough. Let's head back home for now. And then we can do stuff like, you know, putting our stuff away, enchanting more things, and then we'll talk about what we can do after that. But yeah, for the time being, yeah, so let's continue our talk on exoskeletons. So if I just want to enjoy the race, I guess bring an exoskeleton along would be, I mean, it will make it fun, I guess. Again, it depends on how you use it. If you use the lower settings, it's still going to be an immense challenge. It's just that it's going to reduce injury, right? That's the whole point of wearing an exoskeleton, right? To reduce chance of injury so that you can train well and so that you can run well. So that you can keep running. That's what I'm going with right now. So if you use it at the lower setting, I guess it's still really fair. Ouch. It's still really fair to the other competitors, since ultimately the most important thing. Shit, that guy. Oh, a trident. Okay, what can I throw away? I don't need this. Okay, yes. Since ultimately, where was I? Shoot, I lost my train of thought. Okay, since ultimately, what was I talking about again? Damn. Okay, I need to put a torch here. There. Okay, yeah, sorry. Ultimately, it's training that's most important to an athlete. You know, you can put, for example, you can put super shoes on just a regular guy. He's not going to go very far. I know because of my experience in the half marathon. I was wearing my super shoes, the Qiao Dan plate 1.5, right? That's not a full name, but whatever. These tridents are weak. Man, they're weak. Maybe I can combine them. Okay, what did I put back? can bring that along. What did I put back again? I can't remember. Ah, yes, soul torch. But yeah, anyway, yeah. So super shields, they are supposed to improve the energy returns on your steps by 3%, maybe even 4%, and it could shave off maybe a few minutes off of an elite athlete's run. And for a regular guy, maybe just as much. It depends, right? I mean, ultimately it's running longer, so maybe he's going to save as much time. Just that if you run slower, the energy returns is less. But if you're running for longer, I mean, you're going to save time as well anyway. So yeah, if you use the exoskeletons at the lower settings, right, it's only going to save a few minutes. And all it does is it prevents injury, overexhaustion. So I think it's okay if you use it in a race that way. I'll get back to my horse. I'm gonna leave the stick there. Let's go, Edgar. But yeah, I mean, another thing is that with exoskeletons, the power limitations is there, the energy limitations is there, in that you cannot use it for very long if you go up to very high settings, right? With the latest stuff, right, the latest exoskeleton, I think the charge is enough for maybe a half marathon, right? A half marathon, right? And that's with no charge. So yeah, so if you use it at high setting, you have to bring batteries, and that's going to limit the effectiveness of the exoskeleton. So in a way, the exoskeleton's own limitations really limits what you can do with it in such an extended run, in that you can't really so-called cheat during an extended run unless you have accomplices holding the batteries for you, who have to run over the place to bring it to you, right? I saw videos of that. They actually tried to use an exoskeleton to run a marathon, and it was really hectic, right? They weren't using the latest model, latest by today's standards, and yeah, some guy had to always be there, right? To okay, now I don't know why is it that I did not just break down these blocks and I could save on the stairs. But anyway, yeah. So if I'm all by myself, I'm a bit of a lone wolf, right? I don't have like an assistant or something, right? I'm not elite either. So I mean, why would I have assistants, right? But yeah, so it's impossible for me to cheat using exoskeletons, because I'll have to bring a ton of batteries to power the exoskeleton at the highest levels. Yeah. So, there's that concern. Right, look at that. This trident is also about to be destroyed. What on earth? So actually, yeah, I'm more or less constrained to using the exoskeleton at the lowest setting. So there's that going for it. I don't need 2 leads, just 1 will do. Furniture. I've got 9 boxes now. And next, soul torch. Where do I even put that? The ready room. I could bring those out one of these days. Potions and books. put in the corner over here. And the rest can go here. Soon I'm going to need more bookshelves all along this side over here. I mean, I can put them down here too. That's actually not a big risk. As long as I'm not putting them in the middle here like this, should be okay. Right, the candles. Where do I even put the candles? Organics, I guess. You use wax to make them, so wax and string to make them. Yeah. Okay, where was I? Yes, alright, let's enchant our gear. I can either do the diamond boots or the helmet, or I can do this too. I'm gonna do this too, just so I can bring them out. Bane of Anthropods, oh my god, it's treating it as a weapon. It's not even that good as a weapon, that's only in Java. Okay, I'm not enchanting the diamond axe. Okay, this is perfect. I'm breaking, that's good. Okay, for the diamond axe, I think I'm just gonna use books. Okay, so I'm gonna just take all the books I have here and see which one I can use. Okay, sharpness, efficiency, feather falling, protection, smite. Okay, efficiency. That's all then. Okay, the rest can go. To do it this way, I'm gonna have to use the anvil. And I can name it. Let's see, what do I call it? Bane of Trees. Tree Driller. Tree Killer, basically. Not something to be proud of. It's just something that I have to do. So I'm not gonna name it Tree Killer. Okay. Let me think. Brian's. I'm gonna call it my own. Okay, let's see. I'm not very good at naming axes. The wood splitter. No. The wood splitter is so generic. The wood driller. Okay, and I can make it one word. Wood driller. Okay, that works for now. Okay, I can test that next time. Okay, so that's all for enchanting. Just a really it's just very annoying though that I have to keep doing this just to use the books, to choose from them. Okay. Need more torches. There. And the rest of this, I guess, can go into the ovens. Haven't been using them much either. So, yeah. Okay. Alright. What's the next thing I should be doing? You know what I'm thinking? I've been thinking of expanding the tower, not upwards but downwards, right? So I'm thinking there's a lot of things I can do with a basement or multiple layers of basement. You know, I can have an underground farm. That's one way to have more space, right? Because my basement can be, you know, wider than this tower. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. That should be the beginnings of a basement, I think. I mean, I haven't decided what to do specifically. You know, I could have even more storage, right? I can convert this room to something else and move storage downstairs where I'll have more room because the chests are getting full, right? Mainly this chest, the organics. So I can split out the organics and then I have like more chests and then they won't be full anymore. Okay, so I'm thinking, hold on, I need the, what do you call that, or should I have stairs for the basement? You take up more room, actually. Ladders would do, so, because it doesn't take up as much room. Okay, so I might have to replace all the floors here. Okay, so how many levels? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Expand on the room first. How far can I go? I'm going to make it 5 by 5 first and see how much I can expand it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'll fix that later. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'll count this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then the middle can just be hollowed out. Okay, I'm thinking. Okay. Thinking this level. This level can be storage. Probably. Got to fix this. But hey, maybe I can even have windows here. How about that? It's actually a really interesting idea. Actually, yeah. Okay, windows. Okay, right here in the corner here. So it'll be something like this. Yeah, like a bunker. Okay, this room can be storage, maybe. And then I wonder how much room can I get from just below this level. I don't have nearly enough ladders for this. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep first, then harvest my bamboos. Look at how tall they are. I'm not going to use the... Okay, maybe I should use the axe. Because if I use my hands, it take longer, right? Let me just try. Wow, it's literally instant. It's like... Okay, it's like clicking is not enough. I just need to hold it down for like a fraction of a second for it to work. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of bamboo. You know, I think I can expand this farm so that I can have more bamboo. Okay, the rest can be sticks to be made into ladders. You know, I mean, I don't know why they can't provide us with bamboo ladders. I think it would look nice too. You know, like you can have like ladders made of sticks from trees, and then you can have bamboo ladders. Why not? Okay, ladders. How much do we need? Okay, this will do. Okay, I'm going to expand my bamboo farm because I kept using up my bamboo. So I'm going to need dirt. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Missed that. Can maybe kind of like make it more squarish like this. There, and then can follow the contours of the mountain, so like this. Okay, and then here. Yeah, so it's like I can use the stone as a frame. This is still a lot. There. And I mean, if I want more and I want more, I can expand along this area here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going anywhere here, so I think it can go right up to the wall. That's not a problem. The problem is harvesting it. Nah, it's fine, it's fine. So, like this. Yeah, that will do. Okay, I'm gonna be rich in sticks and bamboo. Look at the size of that thing. Okay, I'm just gonna need more torches. They're already growing so fast, look at that. Awesome. Okay, back to my basement project. Okay, I really should fix this. Yeah, there, much better. Okay. Okay, let's continue excavating. Okay. Should I put the ladder down the middle here? I mean, for the sake of convenience, I think I should. Right? Like, I don't want them to cross over to this side to use a ladder. That will waste time. So, I think I'm gonna put it here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you know what's an even better idea? This shouldn't be storage, it's still tiny. What I can do is that I can have storage down here, and then it's going to be massive boxes all the way to the ceiling, so I can make the room much taller. How about that? How long have I been playing? Let me check. 1.5 hours. Okay, so I think I can marinate on that idea. I don't have to carry that out immediately. I can just expand on this room first. Okay, so I'm just gonna expand it to 5x5 first. So that far here, and that far here, and then 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think it's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, now I can try to expand this room as much as I can. See? So much more space. Now it's pretty much 7x7. So, oh, okay. Yeah, so I need to cover this up. Unless I want to expand it even further, then I have to expand it outwards into this area. Then I can artificially increase the size of the mountain here, and then I can push further this way, that way, and even this way if I want to. Okay, for now though, it's been 1.5 hours. I think I'll end it off here. Right? So thanks for watching. Right? Please subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. So bye for now.